Hi everyone. So Fifi will just connect in 1 minute. Let him send me the request. Okay, once Fifi will join, I will switch off the comment section and I will switch it on towards the last 15 minutes. Okay? Because I don't want any sort of things to go haywire here. 1 minute. I'm good. Thank you. I think this lighting is better. So, he has not sent me the request yet. Nope. Fifi, if you can hear me, can you please send me the request? Yes, I will save the live, don't worry. Camera. Hi Rohit. Fifi, can you send me the request? Thank you, Bua. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, I have taken down questions, don't worry. I have taken down the best of questions I could get. I have shortlisted 7 to 8 questions and I'm going to ask them for sure. And towards the last 15 minutes, I will switch on the comments. Thank you. Thank you so much for the wishes. All the best to you guys as well. Let me just check with him once. Wait a minute. Shweta, I'm not nervous. I'm fine. I think we'll do good. हाँ हिंदी में बात करूँगी. Thank you चांदनी. Thank you so much. This is for all of you guys. Trust me. Everybody. Okay, I still cannot see him. Let me just check with him once. Wait a minute. Thank you, Tom and Jerry. Okay, Fifi has sent me the request. I'm accepting it.
Here we go. Hi, Fifi.
All good, all good.
How are
What's happening?
you? I'm good. Thank you so much, Fifi, for coming live with us.
Why, my pleasure. It's enjoyable. Come on, let's talk. Let's see what the fans have to say for Signas. Very much interested in what they
Everybody
have to
was
say.
extremely excited for this because this is the first time, you are coming live with a fan page,
Huh.
and we're very excited to have you. First of all,
Acha.
Fifi, thank you so much on behalf of everybody because of you, we have got some amazing moments, and we really love you, Fifi. We really love
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. It's
See,
all because of
everybody
you.
is writing down that
It's
Fifi,
all
we
because,
love you.
yeah, the fun that we had was basically because of you all. People encouraged it. So I had, and I'm basically a fun-loving guy by nature.
Yeah. So, Fifi, Fifi,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So, congratulations for your daughter's wedding.
Yeah, that was very nice. We had a great time, and it was very surprising for me also. It just came up. We expected to
We
do it
wish her
somewhere else.
all the best.
Yeah, I do, and my your all wishes are conveyed to her.
Thank you so much, Fifi. Fifi, so let's just start with the session. So,
Okay,
I
done.
just Okay, so Fifi, my first question to you is how do you describe your journey in Big Boss overall? How was the experience for you?
There were surprises for me all throughout because for me at the particular, it's basically a very young person setup and things like that. And I was a little apprehensive when I was entering inside. I felt a little claustrophobic that I'm going to be shut inside for some time, and I expected to be there for 4 or 5 years, not more than that actually. And though I came in and out a little earlier, but I had a great time. It is only when you come outside realize that there was such an opportunity to express yourselves and do things that you wanted to do, interact with people, sing songs, etc. It was fun, and but the subject matter was a little different. But I had a great journey. I loved every minute of it, and fortunately, I made those friends which became the highlight of Big Boss. That means my companionship was very well selected, and it was very spontaneous. It was based on the feeling that these people are very mutual and these people will get in touch, get in with me very nicely. So Siddharth, Asim, Shehnaz, myself, we were like all of us were together all the time. That means my second, these are the main pillars of Big Boss till the end, if you remember. So I did not
Yes,
know
yes.
at that time that these people will say, even I had a good connection with Paras and Rashmi Desai also. But I was friendly with everybody. But these 3, 4 people were very close, and we were always together. And it's fortunate that they are such superstars today. They became so big in the world. People really loved them.
Yes, of course. We all love them. So, Fifi, my second question to you is do you think, because you were evicted pretty early,
Yeah.
and you were one positive person, there always used to be a smile on face whenever we used to see you on television. Sorry, just give me
Yeah.
1 minute. So I just want to ask you, do you think that what do you think went little wrong when it comes to your journey?
Okay, I think very clearly it was that you have to create 2, 3 things which they had pointed out very initially. Number one, you should strike a companionship with somebody. It has to be somebody from the opposite sex, number one. Number two means it should be a kind of a story that they can tell. And another thing was that have the will to express and confront and hit back when it is required, because that is what the whole game is all about. It's not about smiling, laughing, singing, etc. They were following a track of actually something that is going on and which they can a story that they can follow. And in my case, the story was not there to follow, except that whenever I'm creating fun, I'm having fun with everybody. But I don't have a direct story to tell. My story is with these 3, 4 people who are my friends. Now, friend zone is okay for some time. They want a different zone in the whole game. And that happened,
Yeah.
if you look at it. and they played it very, very well. You must give credit to the people who were out there shooting the whole event and following the characters properly, because inside people don't know what's happening. Some people came to warn me, okay, you have to be more vocal, you have to get involved in all the fights, you must get involved. But I had a feeling that if I got involved in a fight, that fight would break up. If two people are fighting and I step in, then the fight would break up. I didn't want that to happen, so I wouldn't step in. So I would let them do it, because I knew that is, in my mind, I knew that there is something interesting going on. Moment I step in, then they won't want to argue with me. They'll say, okay, he's saying like, let it go. So if you remember, there were sequences when Rashmi and Asim are fighting across the bed. I'm sitting this side, Rashmi, but I'm not interfering. I could have just gotten and taken any one side. I didn't take a side. I said, let them enjoy. People also enjoying. They were going berserk, ballistics, you know. So I felt that you have to get involved, number one. Number two, you have to be a part of that whole thinking group, in the sense there should be some involvement with somebody at some level, which I was not ready to do. So ultimately, the journey went away to a certain level and it was okay. I enjoyed. But one thing is there, I must give credit to that, whatever the audiences still like me, they still remembered me, they still know me, and that is very nice. I think I'm very thankful to them for that. In spite of a very short journey.
You have that kind of aura. With you, it's not about age. Age is just a number. You're that fun-loving person. And whenever we take this name Fifi, it's always like such a cool dude kind of a person. And Fifi is very positive. Fifi is,
but
with everybody.
It's my basic nature, you look at happy side of things in life. And I always like to see the comic and the jovial things, even in the saddest of situations. Because things are going to happen. They're not going to happen only in one direction. It's going to happen this way and that way. And when they are going to happen this way and that way, you should be able to swing in laughter in both the sides. But the laugh should not leave. Because ultimately, we got to face both of them. And we have to greet them like this and absorb it. Take it. It's going to change very soon. It's like that. See what we are going through right now. We're going through so much trouble. But I think if all of us are there, we see so many people smiling, laughing, in spite of this horrific episode that's going on in our lives. And we have got this faith that something will happen right. That is the right approach to life.
Yes, absolutely. Fifi, my next question is that, do you see any difference between the Fifi who entered the Bigg Boss house and the Fifi who came out? Is there any difference in the life?
You know what happened afterwards? I was recording music before I went inside. But when I came outside, my perspective of many kind of structures of musical, etc. And I recorded lot of romantic numbers. Lot of musical romances. Because people used to tell me, I used to record comedy music. I used to record all comedy songs and comedy.
Now you're more towards romantic.
Yeah, But then all of a sudden I said, let me give a chance to this genre. And I recorded whole lot of love songs. And those songs are not there anywhere. You have not heard them. But maybe in this opportunity today, we may sing a couple of them. That genre. Yeah, that genre you'll have not heard. I'll make it here, one second.
So Fifi, one more thing. Who inspired you to make these romantic numbers?
Basically, when I used to hear my Amal and Arman, my nephews, whenever I used to go and tell them the songs, they used to tell, reduce the tempo of the song, get some love songs inside. And I used to laugh because I used to have masti in my mind of this, Kal Raat Maine Sapna Dekha Tha, then all these songs I used to make. So I said, let's give it a try and see if there is something to what they say. So I did do some numbers. So let's see if you can like them. Let's see.
Sure. So I want everyone to drop a lot of hearts for Fifi. He's going to sing for us. Lots of hearts for Fifi.
Tell me that you're feeling it, you got me in some kind of voodoo tonight, yeah.
Now this is a soft song. Soft song. You can hear it?
Yes. You can hear it. Very beautiful song. Nice. Thank you so much. When are we gonna see all this on you? Are you planning
I have
to launch-
a deal going on. I have a deal going on with some companies like Tips and all. And I have told them about these numbers that we have. Recently, I spoke to a very big producer and I've sent him some numbers. And the music is very different now compared to what I'm just making love songs and sending them. You know, just
So I
love
was
songs.
asking you, Fifi, that Sidnaz played any role for you to inspire you to make love songs?
I was fascinated.
Fifi, I think there is a network error.
There is some network issue.
Some of my songs on him. There was one
Yeah, I
song
think
which I
there is
specially
some
told him
network
that you
issue.
must
I
picture
cannot
this song
hear
of
you.
yours. Now you can hear? Hello?
Yeah, that's
Hello?
better. Okay.
Yeah. So
we'll have
I
to
actually
answer.
told them they do make a very good couple on the screen together. And if they can do a love song for me.
Fifi, I can't hear you.
I think there is a network issue coming.
Yeah, it's better.
So there is and he also, when I remembered, when I was with him, when they were releasing that song, both of them together, they released that song which had so many views, 50
Radunga.
million views. Yeah, he told me that, Abu, these love songs have got a great value. They make an impression on the people. And that did impress me, the fact that he also wanted a love kind of songs inside his kitty, that he wants more to. I said, okay, I'll do some of them. And if it works for me, I'll see that they picturize songs for me.
Great. We wish you all the best for that, Fifi. Fifi, now I just want to know, recently there was a mishappening, in regards to Sushant. And everywhere there is still people are sad, and they are demanding that there should be a CBI investigation and everything. What's your take on this? The whole thing.
I have given an interview on this on YouTube. It is there, but still I can repeat it. I was shocked when this happened. I had met Sushant at Dela Resorts for the first time in my life when I was there doing archery. He was also doing archery and we were together. I spoke to him, told him that his Pavitra, at that time he was a TV star. I told him he was fascinating in Pavitra Rishta, and both of them looked amazing. He and Ankita Lokhande. And then he told me on that day only that I'm leaving the show and I'm going to go into films. And but that's a different game, I told him. So he said, no matter, if it doesn't work, I'll go to New York, have something there. I'll do some course there. And I admired the way he put his whole plan in front of me in that little time I met him. And he was very confident, and next I know he's a superstar. He's got some great films under his belt, and the films are doing very well, and everything's going great for him. And you don't expect a guy like Sushant Singh Rajput to go and commit suicide as a young boy who's got an entire life in front of him. He's a superstar, according to me. Look at my perspective. I'm not talking about what other people. I think even other people thought of him. But he himself may have a different picture about himself, or things must be going wrong there. Something must have gone wrong. Some things must have not worked out for him. It could be a love angle. It could be any angles That just did not work for him. And somehow, why did he feel that he was beyond help? Maybe the people around him did not give him the kind of support that is required for anybody at that young, tender age, where he's living alone in a city like Bombay. And maybe his collection of people around him were not that good, maybe. I just do not know. But I feel that why wasn't he helped at that particular time if he was going through any emotional trauma? Okay, some of his films didn't do well, and a couple of films went on television, but that is what is happening practically to all big films right now. But that is no cause for him to give away his life, because the work ahead is so much. And those 2, 3, 4 producers don't count. They are there now. They won't be there in 4, 5 years from now. They won't be there. That is how the world works. They like something for some time, then they go away. He's got a life in front of him. He's just 30 years old. He's got his whole career in front of him. I just don't understand what went wrong. And of course, if there are people who have been torturing him or doing anything wrong, they should be punished and they should be found out, because the police are investigating the matter. And bullying also becomes a part of, like in colleges, we have that ragging. In other offices, we have the stupidities that going on for younger staff, the mistreatment by the senior staff.
Trolling for that matter.
Yeah, online, what you have, people badgering you on the top, if you sing or somebody abusing you. So these things are on, and we've got to learn to take it, because it doesn't matter. Ultimately, it's happening. You can give it back if you want. And somehow, because of the depression that he was going through, he could not handle it. And somehow, maybe there was not the right guy around or the right girl around who could have helped him to get out of the circumstances. That is all my take is, and I hope that we reach the end to matter. What was it that actually made him take such a serious step? And I hope this doesn't happen to any youngster in this country, in any field, whether it's farmer suicide, family going for suicide, individuals, young boys, girls in love, boys in love. Nothing of this sort should happen. Try to understand there is another day. There is another time. These things will go away. Nothing but your life is the most important gift of God. You cannot take it away. And believe me, you're the strongest person on the surface of this earth, and nobody can defeat you. That goes for everybody out there. You're strong because you're young, you're powerful, you're intelligent, you're talented. Everything is there. You just have to search for it.
Exactly. Absolutely. Okay. Fifi, now we'll just do, this was it. I don't want to drag it much. People want to be, let's just let everybody smile, because everybody gets sad when they hear about this.
Yes, everybody does it.
What do you miss the most about Bigg Boss house?
Miss most. I miss these 3, 4 friends that I had. They were really good companions. They were nice people. And if this lockdown was not there, we'd be meeting quite regularly. And they were, though I am senior, and I wouldn't like to interfere in their lives too much. It would sound because they have their own lives, but yes. I'm sure that if I had to reach out to them, they would just take the time out and come and meet me and spend some time with me. And that is fun. To me, that was fun, because it was fun out there, it's fun out here. I remember the sequences of frying omelets for them, and what fun we used to have, me and Siddharth especially. Siddharth is the one who has great fun. Siddharth is a prankster. He has great fun. And he's not that he looks at serious type, but with me, he's fun. He's a nice, enjoyable person, and he can create a lot of fun. And Shahnaz at the same time gives him quick pro. Both of them are equal. Matlab, ek ke upar ek ke bhari hai dusra. So they are together, they are like that. So it's like enjoyable. So I would get some time to spend with them. I think it's a great time to be with all of them. It will be wonderful.
So you have met anyone after Bigg Boss?
I met them a couple of times before the lockdown. After that, I didn't meet them. And before the lockdown, just before the day the song released, we were all together. And then next day, the lockdown happened. After that, we did not meet, but we hope to meet in the future. I hope that this wedding was happening. I was going to invite all of them.
About the Sidnas project that you're planning, right? You were planning a song.
They have never said no to me. Whether this is, I just have to make a concrete proposal for them and go ahead and do it. But they will never say no to me. They don't say no to me. It's very clear. They've made it very obvious to me. They don't worry about your music and your song. It's okay with us. We'll handle it.
Thank you.
So that's nice of them.
Fifi, so I have a few questions. Sorry?
Yeah. Ask me.
I have a few questions from the fans. They have, they have asked, they wanted me to ask you a few things.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions. There are about 7 to 8 questions.
Okay.
So The first question is from Maya. Okay.
Ah.
She's asking, what is your best memory with Siddharth or with Shehnaz individually or together as well?
There was one story which I was telling them, which has not been released as such. They were in the jail, and I was telling the story of Samson and Delilah. I don't know whether you know the story of Samson and Delilah.
No.
Samson and Delilah is a very big biblical story where Delilah happens to. It's a very nice story. You'll have to refer to it because it takes so much time to tell. So that was the story he was telling, and the fun we had. And they are inside the jail, and I'm standing outside, and I'm entertaining them. That was a good moment. And then the moment when I'm frying the egg with Siddharth, where Siddharth is keeping on saying, "Arey apna umar ka to khayal rakho," and that egg, I have to turn the egg, and it's a 5-egg omelette. And Asim is tense on the other side. Now, I did not know this was a great moment till I came outside and saw it. Because now also you can see it on the net, and I die laughing when I see it. I'm frying it like that. Aarti standing in front, and Siddharth is looking at me, and those 5 eggs are rolling. Then I tell Siddharth, this egg has to go zip zap so that it is free from below. So that zip zap okay, bhari nahi gir jaye. And Asim is shouting, "Yaar, mere 2 ande to nikal jaye, yaar, mere 2 ande." He's worried about his 2 eggs. And in that process, I split up that omelette in the air, and it falls perfectly down, perfectly. I shriek with laughter. That was the moment I enjoyed most. It was musty. We were all doing well. They were very afraid of my. I used to add too much ghee inside. I'm sorry, oil. Because Asim wouldn't like oil, so I had to put oil more inside. And I used to see that he eats it. He was very particular about his diet and his food and things like that. And I used to bugger him with salt and oil. These 2 things he wanted to avoid. And she was like, "Fifi, mera dhyan rakho. Fifi, meri band baja rahe ho." It's like that. So we were a happy lot. You see, all the things that happened in the Big Boss house happened later on. The moment I stepped out, it just broke loose. It was like pandemic.
And it was a blast.
Yeah, the battleground it was. So before that, it was fine. Like we were all getting to know each other. I wanted to stay a week more or 2 weeks more, but unfortunately, it was cut short, and that was it.
Okay, Phoebe, the second question is, what are your favorite singers other than yourself? And then she's giving you a compliment saying that, "Fifi, you're very cute and we love you a lot." Sanskriti from Bihar.
Sanskriti, thank you so much. And I was amazed by my nephew's voice, Arman Malik. I
My
liked his
favorite
voice.
too.
Yeah. You see the gusto, the kind of way he used to sing that soft voice, which I used to wonder how this voice is going to work when people are like that, voices are there. Aise gaane gaane. How will this voice come in and बोल दो ना जरा दिल में जो है छिपा मैं किसी को कहूँगा. And Amal's composition, I think these 2 boys, Mike Reeves, brought a lot of pride to the family, and I was thrilled by that. So I really love his voice a lot. A lot of the other young singers are there, but then now each one is aping the other, Once this kind of voice came in, then you had 5 other voices trying to have the same kind of vocals, which is not possible because that is his natural vocal. And I think I like Arman. So it might be, as you say, what do you call the nepotism? I like my own. I like my nephew's voice. And then I like my voice.
Given Siddharth also one beautiful moment wherein Shehnaz was singing that song, and then Siddharth's chair broke. So we always, we always have this question कि वो कुर्सी कैसे टूटी, because this is the same song he was singing. बोल दो ना जरा. And also Arman's song is it's my most favorite, I think. मैं रहूं या ना रहूं तू मुझ में सदा.
Yes. But there's another voice that is great in our house. That is my son Adar Malik. Adar Malik, you type Adar Malik on the YouTube, you'll see
He's
what
a
Adar Malik
comedian.
is. He's a comedian. Yeah, he's my son. And Adar sings those brilliant songs. You should watch. He's got millions of followers on it. And he's shooting full day. Full nowadays, he's doing that Mahesh Mawali. He's doing what you call boring tutorials. For he must be creating the maximum content in this period. He must have created hundreds of videos in these 3-4 months. And they are doing hilariously well. And just because he's very, very talented, has got a brilliant voice too. So again, it is nepotism. Nepotism.
But this nepotism is talented, Fifi.
अरे मगर बाप अपने बेटे को बोलेगा ना अच्छा है, अपने नेवी को बोलेगा ना अच्छा है, वो बाहर वाले को क्यों बोलेगा अच्छा है? चलो अच्छा है,
Exactly.
very good, you are very good, but you are lesser than him. Yeah, because he is genetically very, very talented. चलो ठीक है, doesn't matter. Nepotism. आगे.
Okay, Fifi. The second question is, it's a very, it's something that even I want to know. Who named you Fifi? It's asked by Ruby.
Okay. The initial word Fifi was basically Paras. When I sang the Paras and Paras and Siddharth were sitting out there, and I was on stage. Shehnaz was nowhere in sight because she had not come on the stage so far, and I sang that song. Fifi, 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 Fifi. So Siddharth and Paras were pressing each other. Siddharth, not Siddharth Shukla, Siddharth Day and Paras, and they were throttling when if we hear this song, we'll die. And I kept on singing. Figure fine, साथ solid body design. है तू number one लड़की, आँखों से छलके wine. And they said we will murder you. And that's how the word PP stuck. And they kept on. Then Shehnaz picked it up, and then she started following where's PP, and they all started calling me PP. So it's like that. But originally, he is the guy who started. Paras is very interested in music, you know that? That Ghana was there, that is also Paras. Na tere aane ki khushi, na tere jaane ka gam, baad mein jaye tera kissa khatam, khatam, which I composed inside the house. With Paras to write the lyrics.
But this is not Paras' favorite zone right now, Fifi.
No, it's not his favorite zone. He doesn't like it.
Okay. The other question is, Fifi, one best quality of Siddharth and one best quality of Shehnaz that made you adore them. And this has been asked by Nupur from Delhi.
They are both opposites. In Shehnaz, it's a spontaneity of whatever reaction she wants to give without thinking a thing about what is going to happen.
You tell me that Zuban Pills.
Yeah, they dhana dhan. That is it. And the pleasure seeking, the wanting to take the best out of life as much as you can, enjoying the moment, enjoying the situation, enjoying what is happening, enjoying the heartbreaks, enjoying everything that you can see it happening there inside the house. It began with Paras, went on, shifted later on to Siddharth and things like that, whatever happened. In Siddharth, it was the kind of fun that you are having with him. At the same time, he's thinking before doing what he wants to do.
Yes.
Or thinking
Logical.
before what he wants to say. And when it comes to an analytical feature about it, he tells the answer. Like, for example, we were talking about we should have connection with what he called, I had told him emotional content should be less. People emotionally hurt you. But if you are liking what you call tangible things and tangible or money, and you are going after money, and these are all numbers. Numbers keep on increasing. You can never achieve anything with numbers. You know, he said. So these are things that, but with emotions, you can achieve to a certain level. But emotions also give you heartbreaks. That he says, it's a fact. But in a certain way, you're right. In a certain way, I'm right. So he thinks about what he's talking. He just doesn't talk. You know, like I'm also one of those guys who just talks. Bol diya, baad mein dekha jayega kya hoga.
Who knows the pain of that better than us, Fifi? We just keep on asking, Private Shukla ji kab bolenge? Kuch bolte nahi hai.
See, because if he has something to say and he wants to tell people, he would like to bring it forward to them. But if he has nothing to say, at now this lockdown of 3-4 months has got nothing for him to say. He's either something is happening in the career front and things. So what will he say? And he is not the type to make. Now, for example, people are so interested in knowing his relationships and things like that, etc., etc., etc. But the thing is that after 20, 25 months, 20 weeks or 30 weeks inside that house, you come outside, then you have got another growth area. You've got another life to lead.
Yes.
So all these things are there in his life. After that, if he has to announce something, he'll announce.
True. I think, okay. So, Fifi, the next question is one change that you've noticed in yourself after Bigg Boss. It's been asked by Priyanka from Mumbai.
I realized that there's a lot of interaction that I can have with people, and I can talk to them, and people talk to me nicely, and I can reach out to them and express myself. I've got ideas, thought processes, music, etc., by which I've been reaching out. Which Salman had told me actually. I'd gone to meet Salman Khan after I came out of the Big Boss, and we were discussing songs. When he said, "मुझे 25 गाने सुना के गया," he was there on the episode. आया था मेरे को 25 गाने अरे. But he had told me that day that Abu, let's get onto the YouTube and just start picturizing all the songs, keep on making the music, and somewhere down the line things are going to look into a very different way. And believe me, that helped me in these 4 months of the lockdown, etc. Because from that period I've been recording and pushing it on the YouTube, and otherwise the interaction with the press, talking to the fans, talking to people on interviews, etc., has kept me going. And that for these 4 months were quite pleasant because I was interacting and doing my work in music, recording, pushing on YouTube, and getting so many viewers on there. So I'm quite happy with that. So I think this was a big change. I never was interested in social media at all. I wasn't there. If you look at my lifestyle before I went into Big Small, you'll see I wasn't there anyway. So you'll realize that I became quite an active member of the social media level, and I think I enjoy it.
And you became also one of the most adorable member of social media.
Yes, because people
love
like
you.
to see. You see what you have in your heart and your mind. If they are unbiased and no prejudice, you can come across nicely, because then you can relate to people nicely. You tell them what you feel. They know that this is not a kind of a put on that you want to express. It's something that is there in me that I do in front of the camera. So there's no put on as such. I'm there. I'm the way I am. I do my music. I sing my song. I get abused for it also. I get trolled for it also. But it's okay. I still have to make my music. I enjoy making my music. It's okay.
Fifi, when you do something from heart, what I believe is when you do something from heart, you should just go for it and without thinking what the people will think. Because if people would be so talented, then they would be where you are and doing the same thing.
Yes, 100%. And that goes for everybody. Everybody. And try to explore your artistic side. It keeps you involved with yourself. Try to write the poetry, write things. Just don't think that you can't do it because somebody else is more talented. There could be some other art. You could be a kind of an engineer kind of guy. You could be setting up things. You could be painting. You could be, but exploring a slight artistic side also keeps you occupied and gives you a pleasant time for yourself. And that time should, like, if you keep exercise for yourself for 1 hour, you should keep 1 hour out for writing or art or expressing yourself in poetry or letters or words, anything. All that 1 hour. And one fine day you have a big book with you where you read what you have written, you see surprised. Arey, I wrote all this. It's like that. So explore your artistic side, explore your physical self, that is your physicality, exercises, etc. in this lockdown, besides your work that you're doing.
Okay. So Fifi, just 2 more questions. One thing about, okay, this is a very interesting question and even I would like to know this. One thing about Siddharth and one thing about Shehnaz that probably you know and we are not aware of it. If you can tell us something interesting. And this has been asked by an ID, I don't have his name, Siddharth1667.
You see, Siddharth, one thing about Siddharth that I know, which nobody else knows.
Trust me, there are hundreds of people waiting for you to answer this.
Siddharth is a die-hard romantic.
Really?
Yes, it seems oblivious, but he is a romantic person. Otherwise, he could not have been the actor that he is. You cannot emote anything if you don't have it in your heart. So he is a romantic person. He understands romance. He understands the whole thing. He is the huge guy and very handsome looking Hulk, but that doesn't make him an action hero with a gun. He's got a sweet, good looking face, and he's got a good looking demeanor, the presentation that he has, and he's very romantic at heart. That is one thing I know. So that is one thing about Siddharth. And for Shehnaz, I can say, she is a person who is basically, which I've sent in Big Boss also, that she seeks a lot of attention. and that attention is basically a positive kind of attention by
Yes.
trying to involve the people around her into a kind of an activity by which she is also involved and they are also involved. And I think that part everybody knows, and there's nothing secretive about her as a person is, because there is nothing secretive about her. She is like an open book. She goes
Yes.
and lashes out and does whatever. She's got. She gets actually the one thing that I think I know about her is that she gets surprised why people of her own colleagues and all are against her at times, or she feels
Yes.
upset about it a lot. She feels, why should there should be any upset people around me? So that is something that
Yeah.
agitates.
So this is something, Fifi, even I would like to ask you. I mean, I don't want to drag this matter a lot, but just want to take your opinion on it. You know, we have observed at times wherein Paras, and there are few other. Okay, let me not name people. Okay, there are few people who are dragging Siddharth and Sana for no reason in their lives, wherein we have observed that Siddharth and Sana have never spoken anything against anybody since the day they have come out. They have not, they have not spoken about anyone like that.
Yeah.
Why they keep on dragging their name in those?
See, I tell you, basically dragging the name is because first of all, these are the most popular faces of Bigg Boss, and by dragging them, it attracts a little bit of attention and towards them too, because they were associated. But over and above, I would say that all the members of Bigg Boss House or Bigg Boss 13, that you had this opportunity, all these 18, 17, 18 members that were there, or 20 members are there, to be together in a certain period of a lifetime, and the memories have been captured for a lifetime on celluloid and are there present for a lifetime there. And so it basically bestows you the right to have friendly relationship with all of them. All of you all should be friendly to each other. To a certain, you will not be talking to each other, but there is no right to speak bad about each other, because nothing bad actually happened. That happened inside the house. Outside, you are all colleagues and friends who spent a portion of your lives, which was the most beautiful portion, because when you look back, you may never have got an opportunity like this in your life. And I hope that you make something out of your lives out of this, and so that you'll remember that we were together and we were fortunate to meet such nice people. So that is the kind of feeling you should carry for each other. This is what I feel.
Exactly. Okay, Fifi, this is the question being asked. How was your equation with Sid and Sana inside the Bigg Boss house, and how is it now outside the house? It's been asked by Anu Sahani from Delhi.
We are very good friends, and I don't think anything can take that away, and we'll always remain good friends. I'll not elaborate more than this. I can only say this once, that we are very good friends inside the house and we are very good friends outside the house. We had never changed our equation, and there's deep respect on their side for me, which I feel very gratified about, because they have deep respect for me, besides treating me like their own youngster like them. They treat me
How
like that, but at the
sweet.
same time, they have respect for me the way I am, knowing that I'm a little mature compared to them, but they will always be there, and I'm sure of it, and I'm always there as an elder to advise them or guide them if they ever need it.
Okay.
So my equation has never changed. That goes for Asim also.
Okay. So, Fifi, one more question is from my side, is that what do you think? Okay, I'll just ask you, what is your take when it comes to equation of Siddharth and Sana? Their equation with each other.
Oh, they look very good together. They are not only I say that, the whole world says that. So it's nothing that new I'm going to add on today by saying that they've presented themselves, and those visuals will be there for a lifetime as long as we all live. And further, what is going to happen, everybody's curious of what is going to happen. That actually nobody can predict in any relationship. It's
Yes.
only not about Sidnaz, it could be of anybody in the world. People who have been together for years have not been together afterwards. People who have met for one day have been together for a lifetime.
Yes.
You know, so things do not, in relationships, you cannot talk about what is going to happen. But everybody wants a certain thing to happen. Now that thing, those things that can happen can only be told by the people who are involved in that life. And unfortunately for all the fans, 4 or 5 months, nothing has happened. It's been a lockdown for everybody. And in that lockdown, things are not happening. And if they want to do something or come out with something, these people will either make records, movies, etc., etc., etc. And somewhere down the line, they will come to know, understand each other better. So I also hope and pray that they bond as much as they are bonding with me, within themselves. I'll be happy. It's okay. Everybody wishes that, but we cannot predict their lives and futures.
Yes, of course, Fifi, because you never know what will happen in the future.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
just
know.
that we want both of them to be happy. Of course, yes,
Yes.
you know, fans have their own wishes. That is absolutely fine.
Yeah,
So I
and
always,
we love, I would say that we all love the fans and we love all people who have so much nice feelings for them. I would also say thank you on behalf of everybody and for all Big Boss members because I'm sure they liked everybody. And I hope it works out for them the way they want it.
Fifi, there is a network issue, I guess.
I can see you clearly. You can see me?
Yeah. Now it's better. Now it's better.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I always tell them that if you really want them to be together forever, just be very positive, send them positive vibes, and wish good for them. At the end of the day, it's their life, their decision. Whatever they will decide, we'll respect
Yeah.
it.
What we can say, we can't say anything about it. No, their prayers or nothing. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. It's in their destiny.
Yes.
It is what is written in their destiny.
So Phoebe, one song for all of us.
Okay, one song for what do you want to hear?
Maybe Bol Do Na Zara.
You want to hear like that?
Yeah.
बराबर इतनी मोहब्बत करो ना मैं डूब न जाऊं कहीं वापस किनारे पे आना मैं भूल न जाऊं कहीं देखा जब से है चेहरा तेरा मैं तो हफ्तों से सोया नहीं बोल दो ना जरा दिल में जो है छिपा मैं किसी से कहूंगा नहीं. That's it, good.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Fifi. And Fifi, thank you so much,
Wait,
for
I want
coming
you all
live.
to hear a new composition. You want to hear of mine?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
This is a rock song.
Okay. We
First
all
time-
can
first time-
dance here.
First time anybody is hearing this, huh?
Okay. That's
First
even
time, huh?
better. Lucky we.
First time anybody. आज हंसते गुजर जाऊंगा ख्वाबों में बिखर जाऊंगा मैं बनके मोहब्बत तेरी मजनू में उतर जाऊंगा आज हंसते गुजर जाऊंगा ख्वाबों में बिखर जाऊंगा मैं बनके मोहब्बत तेरी मजनू में उतर जाऊंगा आज हंसते गुजर जाऊंगा कैसा लगा?
Very nice, Fifi. We wish to see you, on your YouTube. I think you will do great, Fifi. Just upload some songs and everything.
Yeah. This is a rock ballet, rock love ballet.
That's
आज
really
हद
nice.
से गुजर जाऊंगा बाहों में बिखर जाऊंगा मैं बन के मोहब्बत तेरी नस नस में उतर जाऊंगा आज हद से गुजर जाऊंगा बाहों में बिखर जाऊंगा मैं बन के मोहब्बत तेरी नस नस में उतर जाऊंगा.
Really nice, Fifi.
This is
really
without
nice.
the band, then with the band.
Yeah.
You can
Really,
understand the
really
feel.
nice.
When I program it, then the sound comes different. This is the
Yeah.
natural singing.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Nice talking to you all, guys. Hope you all had a
Same
good time.
here, Fifi. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best.
Follow my
Take care.
channel, YouTube channel Abu Malik. To all my fans,
Sure.
follow my YouTube channel Abu Malik.
Please subscribe to Fifi's YouTube channel.
Abu
And,
Malik, you hear a lot of music and a lot of fun is there. Please subscribe to it. Love to all of you.
Wish all
Bye bye.
the best, Fifi. Thank you so much, and take care
Thank
of
you.
yourself. Stay healthy.
Bye bye. Bye bye.